Hey YouTube, we are done the sort of trial run phase of Pokemon, and now it's starting to build some teams for Great League. And this is one of the teams I built: Medicham, Dewgong, and Cress. So Medicham, we know I already kind of talked about how is going to be one of the top meta Pokemon in this league. It's just so strong, very few counters. The counters that are there are kind of like gone now, like trevenant, stuff like that, and the owl gone down a bit. So overall, it has a lot of free reign. Dewgong, I think, is a pretty good safe swap. I said before I was going to run in the front. I actually think it is a better safe swap because if you get ahead 1 to 2 shards, even if they come with the fighter, you're basically going to get to an icy win first and then lower their attack, and then it's not a terrible matchup. Plus the drone is great coverage. And Cress, I said Cresselia is going to be one of the best answers because Medicham's going to be everywhere, Lanturn's going to be everywhere. These other ice Pokemon are going to be everywhere. Some like ice water Pokemon are going to be everywhere, like Dewgong and walrein are going to be everywhere. So I think that Cress is going to be a great answer to. So this team, again, did pretty well for me early in the season. So okay-ish lead here. Like you have 2 super effective moves you can throw here. They will eventually poison sting. So I'll probably throw 1 move and then maybe bail into Dewgong here. Get to the psychic, bait the psychic. Because even if this lands, it's still super effective. And then probably get into Dewgong. Okay, so it does land. That's fine. Come in here. Looks like they're standing probably just to get a move off before they go down here, which is fine. They probably just don't want to switch lock themselves. Okay, they're switch lock themselves. Obstagoon. So Obstagoon is, again, tough answer, but you already had so much energy here. So that look at that. Those icy winds chunk, and I was going to say if they tried to farm down, I would have. I actually like this throw because if they were going to farm down, I would have got to another icy wind, and those icy winds do chip there, right? So here come double super effective counters. I could shield just because I know that I'm gonna be. I know the Nidoqueen's dry. I'm ahead on energy here. Out comes a Pelipper. So hopefully this grabs at least 1 shield because I'm loaded with energy, so they may shield. Nope, but that is okay because now this is where Cress is just gonna go off. Essentially, they need to land a Hurricane. Like weather balls will, like 3 or 4 of them will add up, but they're still just weather balls, right? So I do end up shielding. Hopefully this is the Hurricane. It is. That's a good shield. At this point, they're basically like within sort of Grass Knot and Psycho Cut range. And if they shield this, then I could just... I mean, I'm pretty sure they're in Grass Knot range, but I'm going to live a Hurricane. I'm so tanky. I'm going to live a Hurricane with ease. So I'm going to just go to the Moonblast just to make sure that this is going to be taken out for the win here. So Cress tank in the bag again, just like such like coverage in this meta right now. Matchup against Roserade. This was spicy. I remember this one. Spicy. I don't love how they played it though. So the problem is it's spicy, but God, it's freaking fragile. So get to an ice punch. Let's do super effective. So I expect to shield. That's fine. I was like, okay, I got 1 shield. I have Dewgong, stuff like that. Let's just let it go. And they just weather ball me. And I'm like, okay, that does okay damage, but like not enough to take me out. So now they're going to have to throw again. Still didn't take me out, so I'm going to get to another ice punch. So this will take them out. So I'm going to be up a shield and switch, or they're going to shield, which I remember they did, and it'll be up 2. So that's fine. They are loaded here. Could be like the nuke leaf grass move, so I'm just going to shield. Yeah, there's Leaf Storm, so it is. So they are taken out. Out comes Defense Deoxys. And again, terrible for Dewgong. But Cress is a fantastic answer here. And what is in the back? Ninetales. Powder Snow Ninetales. Okay. Like I got a shield advantage and I got 2 Moonblasts to take this out. So even if they throw Dazzling Gleam here, I don't need to shield, but I'm going to shield because like Defense Deoxys isn't going to be able to do anything against me. So they bait, which is smart. I think that came pretty quick, so I think they're probably just going Weather Ball here just to do some chip damage, which I think is the right move. Chip damage from a non-shadow to a Cress ain't much. So Moonblast, goodbye. Throw a Thunderbolt, throw a Rock Slide. Not going to take me out. I'll be able to chip, probably with Moonblast here. And then I don't think I'll be countered down before I get to a move. I'll be interested to see if I just come Dewgong and get a move off here. No, I think I'm going to force them to throw, or I'm going to take them out. Now they're within Icy Wind range for sure. But they have to drop the Thunderbolt, which is a lot. Even if they get to a Psycho Boost, it's not going to be enough. And I'm going to get to the draw Icy Wind beforehand here. Icy Wind, not a bad move at all. Like, its main thing is lowering your attack, but it's still decent. Mirror Match here, always tricky. I hate mirror matches. I hate mirror matches. It's about baiting. It's about who wins CMP. So I do not like mirror matches. They shield the Psychic. I get the defense fall, so that is huge. So I'm probably going to shield back. Yeah, shield the Psychic back, which is great. No defense fall for me, which is nice. We do CMP now, and it looks like they do win CMP because they did not throw on CMP last time. So they're going to get a Psychic off. Not that it matters because they're locked here. But what it could do is they could shield and then just go Ice Punch. Yeah, which I think is what they're going to do. Because basically an Ice Punch is going to take me out. And I know I lose CMP, so it's like, doesn't matter. So that's okay. I'll have my Cress on it. And the question is, if they're smart, what are they going to do here? They're going to get out, or they're just going to throw a bunch of Ice Punches? I think they just, if I remember, they throw a bunch of Ice Punches. This is just the strength of Medicham. Terrible matchup, counters resisted, but like non-stab Ice Punches. I think I do this Grass Knot thinking that it will take it out. If I remember, they get another one off. No, okay. But still, like, look how much counter damage that did there. I made a mistake here. I should have banked this energy. Because this Moonblast doesn't do much. And the Icy Winds and Ice Shards would have done way more than enough to the Owl. So I should have banked that energy. And they come in here immediately. Take a Shadow Ball. What is in the back? It is a Quagsire. And now we got to play the bait game. And the bait game is Stone Edge versus Mud Bomb. And I believe they bait me with a Mud Bomb, which you couldn't do before. And even though I get to a second move, I believe they get to a Stone Edge and take me out, and then the Owl's gonna take me out. It's Quagsire. No, not Quagsire. I always get yelled at by one of my subscribers. Quagsire, I think is how they say to pronounce it, because they always say it's not Quagsire. So let me just make sure. Let me see to confirm what they say. I'm pretty sure they say Quagsire, which seems weird to me, but I don't know. I didn't play any of the games. Where are my comments? Anyways, that's a team. While I look for the comment, that is the team. Pretty balanced, right? You are double weak to Ghost. I had a Trevenant on the lead once. I think you need to stay in with Medicham. Medicham and Sableye, I think you just need to stay in, take the soft loss, and then come into Dewgong after. I think that's how I would play it again. And then Fairy. Yeah, so if it's a Fairy lead, so I'm staying in neutral lead, anything, because your back team sort of balances out. If it's a Fairy lead, I'll probably bail into Dewgong. If it is a Trevenant, I know I bailed it out, but I should have stayed in because you're also weak to Cress in the back. So I think you stay in against Sableye and Trevenant. Just bail against a Fairy is what I would do. Yeah, stop calling it Quagsire. It's Quagsire. Z-I-R-E. Okay, Quagsire. Quagsire sounds weird. I like Quagsire better. Quagsire. Medicham is so broken right now. And I don't know what you do with it this season. I have 2 more teams. One, I have Lickitung as a safe swap. I think I have Lickitung as a, so like I'm always trying to get at least one Pokemon minimum as an answer to Medicham on all my teams, just because I think Medicham's gonna be everywhere. So on this team it's Cress. The other team is not Lickitung, but Lickitung matchup as a safe swap is very close, and I forget what the other Pokemon on that team are, but I think I have a decent answer for that there. And then I got Sableye on another try hard team coming up. So, oh, I have Charm Ninetales. I ran Charm A9 with the Lickitung. Because you do have problems against like pure steals to a certain extent. And then you just get a counter down because Medicham is broken. Even this out matchup, I could just stay in here and throw ice punches. Like, you don't need to leave unless it's a fair, like a Charmer. It's really crazy how broken this Pokemon is right now. So yeah, Sableye, Cresselia, Charmer. I think those are the things you need to break out if you want to play with this, or you just run with it yourself. I guess there's other flyers that will do better against it, like Pelipper and stuff like that, but you can cover those weaknesses. See, I grabbed a shield. They farm, but I grabbed a shield, so that's fine. They're on Medicham. I just bank a move and then come in here because, like, what are you going to do? They're going to throw 3 or 4 ice punches, which will add up, but not enough for being up a shield. So yeah, Medichamps, hardcore. Cress, if you're going to run Cress, you need at least one answer for Registeel. I think my loss probably in this set, maybe if it maybe happened while I was looking at the thing. Like, I got a Cress on a Registeel and it's just like, oh, here's in for a rough time. You're in for a real rough time. So there's that. Dewgong. Dewgong's an interesting one. I think it's like a strong Pokemon for sure. I'm trying to think, like, it's all the fighters are the hardest answer to it. And Lanturn. But at least with Lanturn now, if you come in as a safe swap and they come in to punish you with Lanturn, you can still hit them with the Drill Run, which will do like 50%. And you probably live a Thunderbolt. I wonder what that is like if you are to come in. So I know straight up, Lanturn probably beats you just going straight Thunderbolt is my guess, because those sparks are going to add up real quick. Okay, so that's baiting a Surf. Let's just take this Surf bait off. Let's just go straight Thunderbolt. Yeah, so even just going straight Thunderbolt in the one shield, Lanturn wins with 51 health left. And you're just going straight Drill Run. So that's not surprising. How much does a Drill Run do? 42%. So can you even take this out? Oops, no. Wait. Can you take this out in the 1v0? Yes, you can. By 1 spark, which is crazy. So if you have a shield advantage, you can take out Lanturn. Lanturn just going straight Thunderbolt. You can take it out in the 1v with 1 versus 0 shield, but not if Lanturn has 1 spark. 1 spark advantage. Who wins CMP? I'm guessing Lanturn, right? Yes, but that 1 spark, okay, that doesn't actually take you out. You need more sparks. You need a Surf or a Spark because you still have 17 health left. Interesting. Still, not a good matchup. And yeah, there's lots of other options. So that's it. Like I said, you're going to start seeing more just try-hard teams for me, a little more sort of meta teams. Like I said, Lickitung, Sableye, a Ninetales. Sure, Swampert's on one of the teams because I still think Swampert is one of the best in this league. So we will try and keep it going, maybe find a diamond in the rough somewhere. But for the most part, let's just start putting some decent teams together and start running. This is going up Thursday or Friday. The question is, so it's not even a question. I know what the answer is. And the answer is everyone's going to be playing Great League next week. Because there is no way that anyone will willingly play a limited Ultra League Cup. Summer Cup Ultra League. Yeah. Great League and Summer Cup Ultra League. I don't even need to put out a poll to know that everyone's playing Great League. So that is fine. We'll do some Great League teams. Eventually get into the single typing cup, Ultra League and Element Cup. I think I can do both there. Master League and a Retro. Great League Remix. Nice. I actually kind of skimmed over the leagues here, so I'm actually just seeing what we have. So there is a lot of... Someone pointed out online when I was like complaining about like, I hate when it ends Master League and Catch Cup. And they're like, you know, outside of like that Master League, the second last week where it's Master League and an Ultra League, you have a Little Cup or a Great League every single other week. And they're not wrong. This week is 2 Great Leagues. Next week is one Great League, one Ultra League. Or I guess this week is a Great League and Ultra League. And then there's a Little Cup. And then there's a Great League on. And then there's a Great League on. And then there's a Great League on. And then there's 2 Great Leagues on. And then there's 2 on. And then there's 1 on. And then there's a Little Cup on. And then there's all of them on. And then there's an Ultra League, Master League, the second last week. And then there is a Great League, but it's a Catch Cup. So I kind of ignore that. But there's really no... not excuse. There's no resource issue really this entire season. You can argue Little Cup potentially, but you can build like this. It's not too much of a dust and candy commitment. Maybe some of these like the Fossil Cups will have Fossil Cup. Fossil Cup. What is the typing on Fossil Cup? Water, Rock, and Steel. So some of the metas are going to suck, but at least you'll have options. Water, Rock, and Steel, right? So Swampert. Swampert's going to dominate this league because so it's Swampert Plus, right? Yeah. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, options to play Great League. That is it. So yeah, like I said, I did like the top sort of meta Pokemon. I think all these Pokemon are gonna be super meta. I think you'll see a combo of these on all these different teams. And that is it. So I appreciate watching. Appreciate the thumbs up and comments. Let me know actually in the comments if you made it this long. Let me know in the comments below what sort of teams you want to see in Great League moving forward this week. Like I said, I've got some try-hard pairings with like different Pokemon, some new Pokemon, some old Pokemon, just getting some try-hard teams out there for this new meta. Someone wanted a team building series for this new meta. Maybe I'm actually going to put this on a different... When should I do that? Maybe I'll do that in the Thursday video. Yeah, maybe I'll make a Thursday video doing like how to build with these new Pokemon. How I would build for the meta with this new Pokemon. So Dewgong, sandslash, stuff like that. Because I did analysis earlier this week on, okay, what is the meta going to look like? But I haven't done a how do you team build, and a couple people have been asking that. So maybe Thursday we'll do a how to team build with these Pokemon, and then I'll move this one to Friday or Saturday or later. So anyways, that was it. Appreciate watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.